All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our second Google Meet meeting, Spartan Link Up, where we are joined with Community Collaboration Exchange and Miami Southridge Senior High School and others who will introduce themselves before our hour is up. All of the students and all the community members, please sign in the chat, put your full name. Students, you have to have your ID number there so you can get your community service hours. If you from the community, put which organization you represent. And the purpose of our Spartan Link Up is to just bring in professionals and community servants to come in and talk to our youth so they can have a better quality of life, a better way of living, a better way of thinking, going from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. So that's the goal. We bring on topics that you all say you want to talk about, or topics we knew that we didn't have when we were younger, and we're bringing it to you all so you can be exposed to it, so you know right from wrong earlier. You know, some things parents do not cover. Try to do our best, but sometimes we leave some things out. Tonight's topic is on teen, youth, adolescent dating violence prevention and also domestic violence. It is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Uh, October, it is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. Also, we're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month until October 15th. So we're celebrating a lot tonight. I know somebody's going to play me a great song through the speaker tonight. So get that song ready. Whoever's going to give me a song when we close out at the end. Make sure you have that good Hispanic heritage song for us. Students, you must stay on the entire time to receive your 3 community service hours. I did go ahead and put all the hours in from last month. So if you couldn't sign in and you sent me a screenshot with your picture, your face showing, I was able to give you your credit as well. So if you look on your portal on your grad tracker, you should see the community service hours there. Every month you will receive 3 community service hours per Google Meet that you attend. All right, now that we're on one accord, we have signed in. I have welcomed you warmly. Everybody knows, I think everybody knows me on this chat. I'm Ms. Akins. I'm one of the assistant principals at Miami Southridge Senior High School. And on behalf of our principal, Mr. Humberto J. Moret, we bring you greetings. All right. Now, let's get to why we are here this evening. Why we are here. If you never heard the word abuse, or if you have heard the word abuse in your own word, what is abuse? Let's write in the chat. What is abuse to you? What is abuse? Without using Google or a dictionary, what is abuse? Tonight's topic is about um, teen dating violence prevention and also domestic violence prevention.
I'm sorry to bother. My chat says that it isn't available, so I'm unable to type in anything. I can't type in like my name or anything.
So you have to change your settings, because if everybody else able to type to me, that means something is wrong with your settings, and you can figure that out probably later. But if you want to, anytime you want to talk, long as nobody else is speaking, you can always unmute and share your thoughts as well.
Is there any way I can can I log back out and log back in really quick?
Sure,
Okay,
sure.
thank you.
All right. So, Miss Jackson, are you there?
Yes,
Thank you, Mr. K.
Read. Can you read some of the responses from the chat?
yes. Hurting someone over and over again, physically or emotionally, unwanted verbal, physical, and mental stress forced or placed on someone, neglect, causing harm to another person, anything done in anger that is mean and causes harm physically or mentally. And that's
That's
all
it.
I've seen so far.
Okay. So, did anyone want to share out who didn't have? Thank you for sharing that, Ms. Jackson, and great responses. Anybody else wanted to share out? No? Okay, we're moving on. Now that you have given me some great definitions of abuse, what are the different types of abuse? What are the different types of abuse? Anybody want to share out what's in the chat? I need a volunteer.
Okay, I'll volunteer. Let's see. We've got emotional, physical, domestic, child, sexual, verbal, physical, social, mental, emotional, sexual, slavery,
Oh, wow.
workplace, verbal, emotional, friend abuse, not a real friend,
Yes.
spiritual abuse, spousal abuse.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to share a video that Ms. Fiallo wanted all of us to watch. It's from our mental health coordinator at the school. Her name is Ms. Fiallo. So, students on the chat, if you feel that you have suffered any of this type of abuse, we have people in place here that can help you get through it. Starting with our mental health counselor and our counselors that are here as well. If you don't know who your counselor is, please feel free to see any of the administrators here and we will help you with that. Now I'm going to share the video from Ms. Fiallo, our mental health coordinator.
I'm only checking your phone because I want this relationship to last.
Go change your clothes. I can't have my partner look better than me when we go out.
You look like you gained weight. Maybe you should skip a meal.
Why would you hang out with your friends when you could be spending time with me?
We need to broke the condom so we'd be together forever.
You are the most pathetic person I know.
Your family doesn't love you.
I'm the only one who could ever love you.
Why weren't you where I told you to be after school?
If you have sex with me, I won't
Out you to your parents.
I threw away your college acceptance letter. You don't need it anyways.
It's my job to provide and take care of you.
I can't trust you being with anyone else.
I know you're cheating on me. I can't prove it.
I slapped you because you shouldn't talk to me like that.
You should have more respect for me.
If I can't have you, no one can.
If you break up with me,
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm gonna hurt you. You're worthless.
I experienced the emotional, mental abuse, financial abuse, isolation, manipulation, controlling, physical abuse, and sexual abuse. I'm Maya Pribble, and I'm a survivor of teen dating violence. I think the cycle of abuse, it starts with the honeymoon period and the gifts and taking me out to eat, and then it started with the emotional abuse and the little comments here and there, and then something big would happen and it would be a really big escalation of verbal abuse or sexual abuse. He would wrap me back in by telling me that he loved me and he's sorry and he didn't mean it, and I would try and call him out on the things that he did, like, you raped me, and he would say, no, I didn't, I would never do that, I love you. I always had the excuse of love means that you can do whatever you want to your partner, and I didn't realize that that was wrong. I knew something was wrong about it, but I didn't know how to fight it. I was getting ready to go to post-secondary school for my senior year of high school. I was watching those training videos on sexual violence. They had asked a lot of questions like, are you experiencing this or that? And I checked all of the boxes. And I knew that in that moment that I was definitely in an abusive relationship and everybody was right. I had this mentality that I had to prove everybody wrong, but in that moment, everything came crashing down. I just have this drive to be able to help other victims and survivors, to let them know that it's okay, I've been through this and you can get through this. So I think that's how I'm able to talk about it, just because I know that it'll help so many other people by sharing my story and just letting them know that there is hope. There is hope, and you can survive. You are a survivor, and you will overcome this.
Wow. It happens. It happens. It's real. When somebody is trying to control you, it's not good. You're not a piece of property. Nobody owns you. Nobody should be treating you like that. That is not love. It's abuse. It is abuse. So Ms. Fiaya wanted me to share that with you all. I also have a few statistics that I want to share. The problem, teen dating violence, is a serious yet preventable public health problem in the United States. What happens? 1 in 5 girls experience teen dating violence. So if I have 5 girls in my office, based on the statistics, 1 out of 5 will experience a dating violence incident. And if I have 10 boys in my office, 1 out of the 10 boys will experience dating violence as well. So it doesn't matter if you are a girl or a boy, male, female, whatever partner you have, it can happen to you. 1 in 4 adolescents report it though. So if it happens to 4 people, only one of them going to report it. The rest of them just going to deal with it. And if you're dealing with all that stress from the time you are a youth to an adult, what you think going to happen? You're going to explode one day, right? 1 in 4 adolescents report verbal, emotional, physical, or sexual dating violence each year in high school. Who have been in relationships have experienced physical and or sexual dating violence. Youth who experience dating violence are more likely to experience symptoms of depression and anxiety, engage in unhealthy behaviors like using tobacco, drugs, and alcohol. And they often think about suicide because they feel unloved, they feel hurt. Preventing dating violence is the key. It requires you to first say something when something is happening to you like that. No matter how much you fear, you have to say something. We all deserve to be treated like humans. That's why we have these discussions here, right? And I can say, as a child, nobody spoke to me about this. I was clueless about people shouldn't be controlling you. People shouldn't treat you like this. Because we will grow up thinking that people that's trying to control us is love. That is not love. And we have to get that out of our brain that that is love, because it's not. So when we teach teens skills for healthy relationships, we can help them. They know what a healthy relationship looks like. Because some of us probably never experienced somebody truly in a healthy relationship, right? Some of us probably did, some of us probably didn't. So we don't know what to expect when we decide to be in any type of relationship, whether it's a friendship or whatever. You have to believe that you deserve to be in a healthy spirit, mind, body, soul. You got to believe in yourself that much that I need peace. There's already other things in the world that we got to think about and worry about, right? So at the end of the day, we need peace. We got to engage in positive behaviors, right? because it's easy to find something bad to get into. It's extremely hard to stay focused every day. Every day to just stay focused, do the right thing, stay focused. It sounds so cliche. But if we end up doing the right thing and saying the right things and having that positive mindset, I, come on. No study can't tell me you won't live longer if you focus on more positive than negative things, right? Positive, healthy, and safe teen dating and peer relationships have many benefits for youth and communities. We will have improved school performance, reduce antisocial and unhealthy behaviors such as drug and alcohol use, positive self-image. Who don't want to think they are golden star every single day? Who wouldn't want to think that? Improve interpersonal skills, communication, and negotiation skills. If we do our job, if we do what is necessary for the young people who we love, who we work with, who we believe are important to us, we will have outcomes that will be mind blowing. And that's the goal. That's the goal in life. We became educators because we want positivity, we want positive results. None of us on this line who are educators did it for the money. We can't say we did it for the money because we know it's no true money in education, but we do it for the love of people, for the love of the community, for the love of culture. And I'm gonna stop there. Thank you. I'm gonna stop there for anybody who wants to chime in or say anything right now because this is an open platform, but I wanted to give those facts out to you guys. And I want you to start thinking of healthy relationships versus unhealthy relationships. The floor is open.
It's amazing to me how much technology how far we've come with technology and discovering different things, and yet things like this still exist. Back in the day, like you said, no one talked to us about this, and now we have these all these different exposures to us, and yet and still somehow we're still some of us lack confidence within ourselves, and a lot of it is learned behavior because that's what we see, and that's all I wanted to say. It's just amazing to me how we've come so far as a society, but yet we're still living in such a time where we're hurting each other.
Yes. I have a question. Anybody else have something to say?
Yeah, I just want something real quick.
Okay.
If you surround yourself with positive people, it is a lot better and it's a lot more supportive. You're going to feel better about yourself. I'm doing this with you guys and it works a lot better for me. Try not to go it alone because if you go it alone, a lot of the things that were left in this comments and in this chat happen. You feel alone, you feel isolated. If you have a support system, it's going to help you. But open up and trust your support system if you're going through this. Don't go through this alone. Not just see something, say something. Don't go through this alone. Tell
Yes.
people if you're having a problem. Don't be afraid to tell people. Someone will help you. Don't give up and don't quit. Miss Akins and I have friends who are survivors of sexual abuse, and she knows, and I know several other people who are victims of different kind of abuses. They said something. They stepped up, and they're better people because of it today because they're healthier. Kids, do not be afraid. Girls, do not be afraid to say something. If it doesn't work, walk away. If someone causes you anger, walk away. I'm complete.
Thank you for that, Fred. I saw Anthony. I think I'm saying it right. I saw that hand up.
I'm 20.
Okay.
Um,
Oh.
I just wanted to agree with what he said because when I was like younger, a bit younger, I went through a abusive relationship. It wasn't physical abuse, but it was more like emotionally.
Yes.
Um, I feel like a lot of girls after experiencing that should like go to some type of therapy because now I'm in a completely different relationship and I see myself like doing behaviors that I got from that past relationship.
Wow.
And it's been really hard to like maintain my new relationship healthy and not like put toxic behaviors on him that I learned from someone else that was actually toxic. So yeah, I
Thank
just wanted to agree with him on that.
Thank
Of
you for
course.
sharing that because I'm telling you, I can finally admit that I was in an emotionally abusive place, right? Too. And therapy helped me. Being with groups like this, it helped me to get through it. And like you say, you take that behavior into your next relationship and it's not fair because that's a learned experience and you think it's a part of your everyday life and it should be like that. But I'm glad you're able to speak on it and say how therapy helped you. Now you know, like, I need to change those behaviors. And that's what I had to look at, changing those behaviors. So thank you for sharing that. What is dating violence? Dating violence, also known as teen dating violence, TDV, refers to the physical, emotional, sexual, or digital abuse that occurs in a current or former dating relationship among individuals 12 to 18. It can take many forms: physical violence, somebody hitting on you, slapping you, or any form of physical harm. That's physical violence. Emotional abuse, we talked about it earlier. Manipulation, throwing insults at you, and that controlling behavior that we saw in that other video that harms your self esteem. If you feel low around people and you continue to go around them, we got to fix that. If I'm feeling low around you, I'm an adult now, so I know a little difference now. Like, if I'm feeling low around somebody, I don't want to be around that person. I know kids have to learn, like, remove yourself when you're feeling low around certain people. And then you have the sexual violence when non-consensual acts or coercion into sexual activities, digital abuse. Some people get on the internet and just blow you apart. That is wrong. That's a form of abuse, harassment, and it's also a form of control through social media and texting. Teens often think some behaviors like teasing and name calling are a normal part of a relationship. It's not. Don't call me no name unless it's a sweet name, or call me the name that my parents gave me. Simple. However, these behaviors can become abusive and develop into serious forms of violence. Many teens do not report unhealthy behaviors because they are afraid to tell family and friends. This data came from the Center for Disease Control. Teen dating violence has become very common, which we have to stop it. About 1 in 12 experience physical dating violence. About 1 in 10 experience sexual dating violence. Some teens are at greater risk than others. Female students experience higher rates of physical and sexual dating violence than male, but it still happens to males too. Students identifying as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, or queer, or those who were unsure of their gender identity, experience higher rates of physical and sexual dating violence than heterosexual students. The outcomes of this: unhealthy, abusive, or violent relationships can have short and long-term negative effects on a developing teen. Youth who are victims of teen dating violence are more likely to experience depression. We talked about that earlier. And anxiety symptoms. They sometimes go into engaging in unhealthy behavior. So when you're strong after all of this has happened to you, that's a great thing. Some people become antisocial. So when you see those kids in the corner, that's why when I see a kid in the corner, it's automatically a red flag for me. Why you in the corner by yourself? Do you have any friend? What's going on with you today? To just start asking those questions. Don't leave anybody alone. No matter what you're going through, you can still help somebody else. And the lastly, think about suicide. Violence in an adolescent relationship sets the stage for future relationship problems. Who want relationship problems all their lives? Nobody. So you got to put a stop to it. These problems can include intimate partner violence and sexual violence, perpetration, and victimization later. For example, youth who are victims of dating violence in high school are at a higher risk for victimization during college, and we don't want that to happen. So any questions, comments? We did have Allison who I'm going to put her in. Let me see if I can put it in the chat. I'm trying, y'all. Allison, who is our student rep for mental health, she couldn't be here with us tonight because she is competing in New York City for her. I don't know how to put anything in the chat. How can I put it in the chat? I don't know. I told you I don't know this really good. I wanted to put in the chat. If I figure out how to copy and paste in the chat, I will do it because I want to put the information so we can vote for her while we're online. It's easy, it's an easy click vote. So I'm gonna figure that out before we end. But right now we have a short video. Then I'm gonna turn it over to Ms. Dugay Wright. Dr. Tejeda has something to say as well. I saw him putting stuff in the chat. Dr. Tejeda, are you here?
Hi everyone. Good evening. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Just wanted to remind you that every school has counselors, social workers, psychologists, lots of IS to help you aside from dealing with academics and scheduling. We are all certified here to help with sensitive topics like this one. Even if you know someone that needs help and maybe is a bit shy to or hesitant to disclose and share, I pinned in the chat the anonymous helplines available specific for teenagers who might be curious, worried, or in an actual situation specific to teen dating violence. And there also is a text line. You can text Love Is to 22522 if you're in any state of crisis or just need to talk to someone to explore the reality of someone or your situation. I think your mic is off. If anyone has any questions, feel free to just put it in the chat, or you can always email me here at Southridge.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. I don't know if you read my lips or whatever.
Maybe.
But thank you so much, Dr. Tejeda, for always being a voice for our kids, all of our students here at Miami Southridge. We have another short video, and then we'll play Kahoot. Well, I'm going to try to enter tonight. Somehow I could not enter last time. I was able to find the chat, so we could vote for Allison live right now. She is in New York, you guys. So click on the link while I get this video prepared. And if you have any questions, feel free to privately chat with Tejeda, or if you want me to share out a question that you want asked, just private message me at your question. And now I'm going to play the video.
Symptoms, treatment, and more. Domestic violence is a widely used term for acts of violence that take place in households with the intent of harm. Although it can encompass child and elder abuse as well, the term is most commonly used to refer to violence between individuals sharing an intimate relationship. It often involves one partner using intimidation and assault to assert control over the other. A victim may endure economic, sexual, and psychological abuse as well. Domestic violence has only recently been recognized as a major health issue, having been a part of many cultures around the world for millennia. It is important to recognize domestic violence as an aberration and seek help to end it. Here's everything you need to know to help with that. Types. Domestic violence includes physical, economic, sexual, and psychological abuse. An abuser commits their acts of violence to assert authority and manipulate the victim. Acts of physical violence include 1. Pinching, 2. Slapping, 3. Tripping, 4. Punching, 5. Grabbing, 6. Twisting of arms or legs, 7. Pulling hair, 8. Beating, 9. Choking, 10. Pushing, 11. Biting, and 12. Use of a weapon. Psychological violence may be carried out by 1. Threatening emotional or physical harm, 2. Threats of child abuse, 3. threatening to publicly reveal the victim's sexual orientation. 4. Threatening suicide. 5. Threatening to take children away. 6. Threatening or harming pets. And 7. Threatening to harm family. Emotional abuse can involve 1. Playing mind games. 2. Laying the blame for anything on the victim. 3. Putting you down. 4. Treating you like a servant. 5. Not allowing you to make any big decisions. And 6. Making you feel bad about yourself. Types of sexual abuse include 1. Treating you as a sex object. 2. Making you perform sexual activities against your will. Moreover, an abuser might not allow any economic freedom, such as having a job or a separate bank account. An abuser may also isolate the victim socially to keep control at all times. Signs and symptoms. Most signs of domestic violence are hard to spot, as a victim might hide them out of guilt and fear. Physical violence will cause injuries that will show up. However, the victim may try to offer explanations that will not make sense. Domestic violence also takes a big psychological toll on the victims. They might become quieter and less sociable. Victims may also start to lose motivation for regular activities and become depressed and increasingly anxious. Treatment. It is important to find protection and help as soon as possible. Witnesses should report any instances of domestic violence, while victims should develop safety plans for protection if they live with the abuser. It is important to engage the abuser as little as possible and to avoid confrontation or arguments in tight spaces or close rooms. Quick access to a phone is important to call for help in case of a physical threat. Once away, the victim might struggle for years with the trauma and may require counseling and psychotherapy to continue their regular life.
So, thank you. That was a very insightful video of what are the different types of abuse and how to get help. And you're not alone. We're gonna go ahead and allow the adults to introduce themselves really quickly and what school or organization you're from. And we're gonna go on into our Kahoot, and then somebody gonna give me a Hispanic heritage song for the to close the night out with. I'm waiting in the chat for a song. All right, go ahead, adults. Nobody's adult tonight.
All right. Fred Christian, hashtag impact at Impact Media.
Dr. O.
Okay, A, right from Miami Southridge. I am the / health science hit sponsor.
Thank you, Mr. Gay, right?
I'm Nicole Jackson, retired 29-year educator of Miami-Dade County, a proud member of A Better Me, as well as Community Collaboration Exchange.
Thank you,
And I'm Dr. O, Dr. Olinek, proud member of this Southridge staff, teachers, and PLS team member.
Do we have everyone? So thank you. We meet every month here on Google Meet with the same meeting ID, and our next meeting is on Wednesday, November 12th. It's going to be on Thanksgiving and mental health, like just being thankful and grateful. It's the Thanksgiving season, and we're going to talk about our veterans as well, because it's Veterans Day in that realm of things. So it's November 12th, always 6:30, 7:30, and the same Google Meet ID number every time. So students, please go ahead and sign in again with your ID numbers. This is where I give you the extra credit, because I check at the beginning and I check at the end to make sure you have your first, last name, ID number. And Ms. Duguay gonna get us ready for the Kahoot. Anybody got me a music song in the chat yet? Nobody has.
I'm gonna put one in for you.
Okay, perfect.
I also put one in the group chat just in case.
Okay. Eno-san.
Okay, that's my HOSA president. HOSA in the house.
Okay. You ready for the Kahoot, or you want me to play the song first?
No, I'm ready. I'm getting ready to share it. Let's see. We're
Tell
going with
say your name again. Antaune. Hold on,
okay.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
All right, so everybody go ahead. If you're on your computer, scan with your phone. Everybody should participate.
Miss Dugay, how you say her name again?
Antoine or Marla?
Antoine, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got one of my students, Melissa Diaz. Okay, Miss Washington. All right, remember, you got to put your name so we can know. Oh, Miss Akins, you put winner already in there? Winner. I mean, winner, chicken dinner, Miss Akins. Oh, we doing that today? Oh, that's what we doing today? She's claiming it. All right, so I'm gonna get us started. It's the QR code is gonna be up. The link is gonna be up. I don't want us to run out of time because with this Google Meets, you don't know, it might cut us off in the middle of our little, fun of having Kahoot. We got to do our little meeting.
Sorry. Quick. What was your name of your little segment now that we voted on? I forgot about that.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me go to my.
We could get it later.
Okay. Very good, very good. Have you ever heard? Everybody should have said yes, because today was, even if it was your first day, everybody should have heard a little bit about it. All right, we're starting off good. We've got everybody getting the right answer. Okay, so it's a high percentage of victims that are women. That still doesn't mean that men are not experiencing the same domestic violence. True or false? Most domestic violence cases are reported. Is that true or is it false? Very true. Most domestic violence are not reported. Okay, what is the strongest risk factor for transmitting violence behavior? What is the strongest? You know what happens to the pop. Remember, when we answer these questions, we got to be answering them very, very quick. Let's pop.
I messed up.
Uh-oh, Miss Akins. Witnessing violence causes a higher risk of transmitting violence. All right, we halfway there. How many women experience domestic violence in their lifetime? I think Miss Akins hit on this number a little bit. So let's see how close we can get. One in four. I know Miss Akins said 1 in 3, but as time progresses, the more we learn, hopefully that number will change. Who is most often victimized by someone they know? Now, we did have several different people who are affected by domestic violence. Let's see if we got that name. We're getting it right. Let's see. Email. Yes. Okay, this is a slider. This is a new one. How many mental health care visits result from intimate partner violence each year? How many mental health care visits result from intimate partner violence each year? So these are people who are actually going out and seeking some help from counselors, psychiatrists, etc. Let's see if we slid and got the right numbers. That is huge. Huge, huge, huge. 18 million.
Wow.
All right, I see you, Miss Washington and Nuance. What percentage of
Washington
victims treatment? Oh, Miss Akins, you got to run Miss Washington down. She out there.
I know.
What percentage of intimate partner violence victims actually seek
Oh
medical
Lord, I keep putting the wrong thing. I give up this time.
Uh-oh. 2 seconds. Ooh. All right, so 20%. Remember, it's very low. Very low. All right, Miss Washington and Miss Newham, they going at it. Which age group has the highest rate of intimate partner violence? Oh, there go that pop, 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 pop. You heard that, Miss Akins?
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop. Go ahead and answer. Ooh, yeah.
I would have never guessed that one.
Teen and dating violence. That's the highest group that's being affected right now. Oh, Marla done ran somebody down. Which behavior often begins between ages 12 to 18? Which behavior often begins between 12 to 18? We want to think about what we've been talking about. You know, some people are asking for help in different ways. What is the behavior that begins? Definitely. Now, these other behaviors, academic success, sport activities, and healthy relationship, these are the positive behaviors that we want to exemplify. So that should be our focus. You guys don't have no bills. You don't have no house notes. You don't have nothing to be worried about. This is the best time for you to live your best life. All right. So we got the changing of the guard. So I'm going to pause. Marla is in the lead. Michelle is coming right behind her. Miss Washington and Newham and Victor Molina. They're in the. Miss Jenkins, where you at? Where you at, Miss Jenkins?
I don't know. I don't fell off.
What percentage of parents believe teen dating violence is not an issue? What percentage of parents believe teen dating violence is not an issue? There's no concern. What's the percentage? A lot, 80%. Wow. Yes, they are in La La Land. They are not paying attention. We got to get these parents to be paying attention. Yes. Okay. So we still no shifting. This is the last question. True or false? 1 in 3 girls in the U.S. is a victim of dating abuse. Is that true or is that false? Let's see how close we get into the numbers. True or false? Remember, these are estimations. These are from different resources. You know, literature is literature. Depends on who's doing the literature and who's doing the research. Okay. Woo, everybody except for one. So let's see who's on the podium. Miss Washington, Miss Michelle, and Good job. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna, give a little shout out to my health science and my HIP students. I got 4 out of 5 winners today. Miss Akins. So you know what I think we should do next time, Miss Akins? We need to get a club competition. Let's see what other clubs. Marla is number 1.
What's your Nice. Congratulations. We got a picture of that screen?
Marla is number one. I think I'm gonna call out. So I did take a picture.
Yes, I have pictures.
Okay, because I want to show the screen next month so we can show the winners and see if they stay consistent.
Okay, so this
Awesome.
was
What are you,
Get It Right or Get It Wrong with Miss Wright. I have to find my
Get It Right.
I gotta find my original Kahoot name. I gotta find my original Kahoot name that we voted for.
Okay.
I have to look back at the one that last time.
Okay, because I want to add that to our agenda.
I like that one, Miss. I like that one.
Like that, Get It Right or Get Wrong, Get It Right or Get It Wrong with Miss Wright.
That is good. So we need our Hispanic heritage song because we got 3 minutes. Anybody else has anything to say? Did I miss anything? This was a great session, a great reminder of what's going on in the world today. So thank you all. Anybody want to share any other comments that they want to say? No? Make sure you come on next month, okay? All right, who's playing? Taheda, are you playing my song or you? I think you had a song.
I suggest one, but I know Emerson, I think, Miss Dugay. Whatever you want.
Where's Innocent Song? Let me play Innocent Song. I can't see it. Wait, let me see if I can find it. I can't see it. You see it, Ted?
Oh, he wrote it. Calle 13. I know what he's talking about, but he didn't put the link. That's a powerful song.
Okay.
Good choice.
Can you pull it up, or I'm gonna just pull this?
It's on. I'm gonna put it here in the chat.
Okay, perfect.
Puerto Rico nación manta pacha paikuna sutik mi calle 13 y las patas vemos taquita pomanchis chaita que sutik mi Latinoamérica uyari kusonchis Cancunapa.
All right. Thank you for sharing that, Innocent. Can you tell us what it's about? It's 7:30 now. Quickly, tell us what that was about really quickly.
Well, the song basically just highlights the hardships that Latin America goes through, and it basically just embraces heritage, the heritage that everyone should just basically carry on with pride, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was perfect. You got it quick. I say, let me ask Sayana because Innocent gonna take his time. So thank you for sharing it. Thank you all. I had a great time with you guys. I'm going home now. Thank you all for joining us. We'll be back. Spartan Link Up, our monthly Google Meet meeting. Thank you all and good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Have a great day, everyone.
Good night.
Thank
See you
you.
next month,
Thank you.
everybody.
Good night.